court. So I had court a couple days ago for the Berwyn, Illinois arrest. For those of you, I'll recount it a little bit for those of you who forgot. I was arrested in Berwyn, Illinois at the Berwyn City Hall for disorderly conduct. Originally, I was arrested for felony eavesdropping, but they changed it to a disorderly conduct. I was released on $100 bail. It's just BS. Basically, they're saying that I alarmed people by engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. I thought that this would be dismissed at the first court hearing. It wasn't. You guys all saw that. Now I had another court hearing. I submitted my motion to dismiss. And the first thing the judge tells me is, Mr. Reyes, if you screen record this hearing in any way and publicize it to your YouTube or anywhere, that is a federal crime, she says. This is the judge in Berwyn, Cook County Circuit Court. She said it's a federal crime and it could be a state crime and I could hold you in contempt. So she threatened me with contempt of court, a state violation, state crime, and a federal crime. She said I could be charged with all three. For recording a public hearing, you can't make this stuff up, guys. So she basically threatened me to say that, it's illegal. I did my research. I can't find anywhere, maybe you guys can do some research for me, where is it illegal to record a public hearing? It's a public hearing. Why wouldn't she want her public hearing, the public hearing, for the world to see? What do they have to hide? So that's why I'm not posting the video, guys. I'm not posting my court hearing because she will 100% hold me in contempt of court. I don't know what federal crime they have. What sort of federal crime would it be to record a public court hearing via Zoom? What state crime would it be? I don't know. You guys tell me. But for sure, she would definitely hold me in contempt of court. That I know for sure. She would definitely do that. And I'm not trying to be held in contempt of court. Judges have too much power that's unchecked. She even told me that she would hold me in contempt of court if I released the email for the assistant state's attorney. So the assistant state attorney, if I told you guys right now her email, which is public information, I would be held in contempt of court. What is it that this Cook County court system has to hide? I've heard it called Crook County, so, maybe that's for a reason. Again, really quick, guys, before I get into the rest of the story, if you order a We the People hat, any type of... All
right, so let me make a quick comment here because he's making a big deal over nothing. He's making it sound as if the judge is asking for blood or whatever. Now, let's be realistic here. The case is between Berwyn, Illinois, and Sean Paul Reyes. It's not against Sean Paul Reyes and YouTube subscribers. So to me, it sounds like he wants to involve his subscribers in his court proceedings. Is this his way of making a mockery of the system? Because technically that's what he's doing right now. He's mocking the judge and her decision of whom not to make any more recordings. So this guy's a piece of work. He's truly a piece of work. As we all know, YouTube has gotten I don't know, it's gotten out of control where people honestly think, shit, we see it every day in these videos where people are threatening other people. If you don't do what I say or if you come at me, I'm going to put you on YouTube. Or you hear these frauditors, you're live on YouTube to the cops like they're supposed to back away. YouTube is social media. But unfortunately, there are subscribers, and I will say thousands of subscribers that will go a little above and beyond, like when these assholes tell them to call flood and all that. Come on. These guys actually go out there and make threatening the police and public employees and so on. So, I have a little bit of understanding. If the judge is asking, do not record shit until the case is over, so be it. I see nothing illegal or wrong about it. I say it again, I've seen plenty of cases where the judge will put a gag order where nobody can talk about the case until it's over with. And here he is, acting like a Karen, guys. Acting like a Karen. And again, I say, it sure sounds like he wants to involve his subscribers in something where, what is he looking for them to influence the judge in some ways that we're not going to talk about here? Like, you know what I'm getting at, guys, you know? Like if the more the people that feel that he's not guilty, somehow they would be leaning towards sending the judge, you know what anything is possible, guys. YouTube, forget about it. Anything is possible. Well, let's get back to the video and let's see what more this Karen has to say.
But to get back, it's not illegal. But contempt of court, criminal contempt of court, she can do that without, she could put me in jail for up to 6 months and have fine me up to $500. So we're not going down that route. This is a BS charge. They're trying to put me in jail. She could also revoke my bond for my bail conditions. But, we're going to do the best we can. But she's not going to silence me. I'm going to talk to you guys about what happened. So, getting into that now. What happened was, Metro Detroit, appreciate you, buddy. So what happened is that I went to, as soon as I got on court, she says it's illegal. I was admonished. That's what they said. I needed to be admonished that if I post the Assistant State's Attorney's email, her name's Alyssa. I'm not even going to tell you her full name because they're just trying to get me, go to jail. But Alyssa, the Assistant State's Attorney who's handling this case, she told me if I posted her email, I'd be held in contempt of court. The judge said if I screen record the hearing in any way and publicize it, and I told her, okay, Your Honor, I won't do that. And she said, you or any one of your followers. And I remember thinking, I told her this, I said, Your Honor, there is no way that we the people are 187,000 strong. There's no way I could tell you guys what to do. I would never dare to tell you guys what to do. You guys aren't in her jurisdiction. You guys aren't in her court. I can't force you guys to do anything. And I told her that. I said, I have hundreds of thousands of followers, Your Honor. There's no way that I'm going to be responsible for anything that they do. But that's what they're trying to set up, guys. This is what they're trying to set up here. And that's what, we're trying to just stay out of jail. Got a lot of things going on right now. But I want to be completely transparent with you guys. So what keeps on happening is, when I got into court, the judge says, Mr. Reyes, did you receive the discovery? So discovery, for those, I'm sure everybody knows what discovery is, but discovery, for those of you who do not know, is when the state gives you all the evidence that they have against you. It's called discovery. They give you, body camera footage, statements, etc. They give you all the evidence that they're going to use against you in court. I never received discovery. So it's been about a month since my first court date where the judge ordered the state to give me discovery as a pro se defendant. I never received discovery. So I told the judge, Your Honor, I've never received discovery from the state. So she asked the state, why haven't you sent him the discovery? I said, Your Honor, just to be clear and on the record, I have called the state 2 times. I've emailed them multiple times, the state's attorney's office, trying to send them my motion to dismiss. I called her, Alyssa, 2 times, left 2 different voicemails, and she never responded to my voicemails. She never responded to my emails. She could just email me the discovery. So her excuse was, oh, Your Honor, we didn't send it via email. We sent it via mail, U.S. mail, and he must have not have received it yet. So I still have not received the discovery, guys, but when that discovery comes in, I'm going to be looking on the postmark date to see exactly when she sent it, because I don't believe she sent it by the court date. I think she sent it after. So apparently the discovery for my case is on the way right now. So we're dealing with that. And then she never received my motion to dismiss. I electronically filed it. Again, I'm from Long Island. I'm on Long Island right now. I electronically filed the motion to dismiss, which is on my website, longislandaudit.com. You can check out my motion to dismiss in my Berwyn, Illinois case. I filed it electronically. Excuse me. So the court has it. I emailed to Alyssa, the assistant state's attorney, and she never responded or anything. I haven't spoken to her at all. So she's trying to say that the judge said email it to her right now while we're on Zoom. So I did that. I emailed it to her again. She keeps playing these games. Your Honor, I haven't received anything. Your Honor, it says sent on my email. Your Honor, I haven't received anything. I haven't received anything. Your Honor, I haven't received it. So what she was doing was she wanted, just to let you guys know, I know their little games and their tricks. So what she was trying to do is she's trying to say, I never received it, and I'm not receiving it now. Must be my internet connection, she says. Must be my internet connection. I haven't received anything. So the judge, what ended up happening was we waited a little bit for her to try and receive my motion to dismiss so I can argue my motion to dismiss. Again, if you want to read it, you can read it on longislandaudit.com. Maybe I'll go into a little bit on here of what it entails on the live so you guys can know. But yes, I certified mailed it. I just saw somebody say that. I certified mailed it to her. Now the judge told me, Mr. Reyes, I want you to certify mail it to the state's attorney's office. So I said, okay, no problem. The same day I had court, I went to the post office, certified mailed her the motion to dismiss. It's already electronically filed with the court, so the court has it. They have it. I have confirmation. They have it. The state's attorney saying that they never received it. So basically, I certified, and now I have another court date coming up, February 23rd. Mark that in your calendars, guys. I won't be able to, show you guys the hearing because, like I said, I will go to jail. She made that very clear. She even insinuated that if any one of my supporters recorded the hearing, that I would go to jail. I'm not too scared. I'm not worried about it. I know that this is just threats trying to silence me. They know that we, the people, are 187,000 strong and that, we come together. Look, we have about 1,800 right now. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're sharing this live. This needs to be heard because how many times, guys, can somebody sit here, have such a huge following and tell you about corruption that they're facing in a courtroom? The judge said, you record this hearing in any way, it is a federal crime. Not only is it a federal crime, it's a state crime, and I will hold you in criminal contempt of court. That's 3 different charges, federal, state, and a contempt of court charge. How much more threatening does that have to be? For a public court hearing, what do they have to hide? Why can't I just record the hearing? It's a public hearing and post it on my channel. It's a public hearing. What do they have to hide? I don't understand. You guys tell me, what do they have to hide? I don't get it. Completely ridiculous. But, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, guys. So, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are talking about here.
All right, guys, let me know in the comments what you think, why this guy is making such a big ruckus about him being told not to put his case out there on YouTube. Because as he's talking here, my brain is processing every word that he says, and damn it, it sounds like he wants to include his subscribers in this deal here. Okay, that's the way my brain is taking it. Why is he so intent that he wants to record it, throw it on his channel, so that all his subscribers, we all know it's going to be, this is not going to be a 1, 2, 3 deal. It's going to be some time involved with this case here, okay? But, and I understand we all, if it was one of us, I think we all want to tell our friends, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. He can vent off this way, no big deal. But the court proceedings and all that, they're basically, like I said, I've seen it. I've seen other court cases where judges have put gag orders where the case could not be discussed until everything is over with. Everything is done and over with. And this guy here, I don't know, could he possibly is he making a big deal because he may want to throw it on YouTube so he can make a couple of dollars as, his little bullshit, you know what I'm getting at? Like, just another way of generating revenue while you're going to court. Ain't that some shit? I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason, but like he's really acting like a Karen that the judge is telling him that not to record the goddamn case and pretty much wait until the shit is over with and then you could do. Throw it on YouTube, Facebook, Long Island Order.com. Hey, it'll be over eventually. And I don't know, guys. I don't see him winning this. I truly don't. I mean, but anything is possible now, And I just hope they don't give him no goddamn deals. We've heard it come out of his mouth. He's not taking any deals. It's either guilty or not guilty. He's not making any deals. And it would be a kick in the ass, and it would be funny as hell if here he is ordered to do an apology letter like the first time, okay? And, we've already seen him in action, guys. He says one thing to the state, and then he'll turn around and tell his subscribers a whole different ball game. Like he wants to, he's in a fantasy world, guys. But let me know in the comments, guys, why you think he's acting like a Karen over this. Because I don't know, my brain is processing it as like he wants to include his subscribers in this shit, which they ain't got shit to do with it. But let me know what your thoughts are on, about this here with the Karen. Let's get back to the video and see what Karen has to say more.
I know, and for those of you who reached out to me via email or in the comment section asking about my court hearing, really appreciate you guys. What's going on, Mike? We getting any orders in?
Yeah, we got a few.
We got a few orders in. Let's go, buddy. We got a few orders in, and Mike over here, Big Mike, hiding behind the camera. There he is. He's the man behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
We sit over here and we're making these shirts all day. Long Island audit stuff. Let's go. Merch. No, everybody. All right. So as far as getting a lawyer, if it goes, let me make this very clear. I just hired a lawyer in Danbury a few months ago. I hired one of the best trial lawyers. That's not an issue. I get so much support from all of you, and I get so much support from all of you, as well as, I do make money. So I do invest it in the fight against tyranny and corruption. But what I want you guys to really understand is that it's not necessary to hire a lawyer in the beginning stages of a court hearing. First, they have to hand me the discovery, which they're not. And I'm going to, if they don't give it to me in a reasonable manner by the practice book, I'm going to be asking for sanctions against the state's attorney's office. I filed the motion to dismiss, which if you guys want, I can explain to you what exactly this is. Again, this is on the Berwyn City Hall arrest. I can explain to you guys what exactly I'm putting in my motion to dismiss. And then if all else fails, I will go to a jury trial, not a bench trial. Bench trial is where you go before the judge. I will go to a jury trial. I will have a jury trial before a jury of my peers, and I will hire an attorney to represent me. That's not an issue. But for right now, there come stages, or at least for me, everybody does it differently. I don't hire a lawyer right away. I try and handle it on my own and see because what you guys need to understand is that these charges are complete BS. If you guys have seen the Berwyn City Hall where the mayor himself rips down the sign, he rips down the sign saying that there's no recording. It's ridiculous. So in my motion to dismiss, I included a few cases from the state of Illinois. I don't have the motion to dismiss in front of me right now, but basically there's this case, I believe it's Bergeson. There's this case that the conviction for disorderly conduct was overturned by the Illinois appellate court because a man was standing outside of his apartment, in his apartment complex, staring at a window, and the window was slightly cracked, and they arrested him for disorderly conduct. I believe it was State of Illinois v. Bergeson. They arrested him for disorderly conduct. The appellate court reversed the decision because they said that it was reasonable for this man to be staring it's not unreasonable for him to be staring at a slightly opened window from a location where he was supposed to be. Like I said, if you guys want to look at my motion to dismiss, it's at longislandaudit.com. You can check it out there. But is it unreasonable for me to be inside of a city hall engaging in a constitutionally protected activity? Is that unreasonable? I don't think so. I don't think that's unreasonable. I think that's completely reasonable. I'm within my rights. But yet the state's attorney for the Cook County state's attorney, they want to keep on maliciously prosecuting this case. Just null pros it. Null pros it. You lost. I'm going to be filing a civil lawsuit. You lost. What do you want? Like, you arrested me for a felony eavesdropping case that was already deemed unconstitutional, and you changed it at the last minute to a disorderly conduct. You can't just turn a constitutionally protected activity into disorderly conduct. I wasn't cursing. I wasn't raising my voice. You guys know me. I'm the last person that a state's attorney should be charging with disorderly conduct. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, exactly. That's what, and I believe, look, we got 2,000 people in here, only 800 likes. So if you're not hitting the like button, I don't know what you're doing. But come on, hit it for Mike. Hit it for Big Mike over here. Hit it for Big Mike over here. So we got some orders.
All right, like I said before, he's mocking the judge at this very moment about her decision for him to stop recording the shit until the shit is over with. So I'm just letting you know, I'm cutting this part out of the bullshit about showing the machinery and the shirts and all that. I'm cutting that out. But for those of you that want to see his motion to dismiss, it will be at the end of the video. I had it recorded already on one of my other videos, and I re-recorded, I re-uploaded it to this video. And for those of you that might want to read the whole motion or whatever, his motion to dismiss in Berwyn, it'll be here. You could watch it at the end of this video here. But let me say, he feels very confident that he's going to win. And when he wins, according to him, he's going to sue them. Hey, that's what these frauditors want to do from the get-go. All right, but just letting you guys know, you want to see his motion to dismiss, watch it at the end of the video. And I don't think he's going to win, guys. Trust me, I don't think he's going to win this one.
In all seriousness, the reason why I'm going live is because I want to let you guys know that I cannot post anything from the court dates, from my court hearings. I will be arrested. They will arrest me, just so you know. Just so you know. They will arrest me, either through a federal crime, a state crime. I wish I could show it to you guys, because the way she said it, the way the judge said it, it was 100% like a threat. Like, we will charge you federally, locally on the state level, and I will hold you in criminal contempt if you record. What do you have to hide? What do you have to hide? And then how are you going to arrest me? I'm all the way in, New York. I'm all the way in Long Island. But that's the problem. If I didn't have this case pending, I wouldn't care, guys. I would definitely do it anyway, and just to prove a point. But she can put me in criminal contempt. There's no federal law or state law. I know there's not, but she can hold me in criminal contempt. She can do that. Judges have so much unchecked power, but she cannot stop my freedom of speech. And that's why I was like, all right, you don't want me to film it. You don't want me to broadcast it publicly for the world to see because you guys obviously have stuff to hide. That's fine. I'm going to get on a live and talk to 2,000 people more after this live is over. There's going to be more people watching, and I'm going to tell them what you said. I will be charged federally, on the state level, and held in criminal contempt if I post a public hearing. It's a public court hearing. What's happening with our government that they don't understand that this is public, that the people have the right to know? Completely ridiculous. I'm being charged with disorderly conduct. I don't have the misdemeanor complaint in front of me, but it basically says I was recording people in a public place without their permission, and I was told to stop because there's signs in City Hall saying that I can't record people without their permission. Thus, I was alarming people. Does that sound like a case that the state's attorney can win? Like, it doesn't. It doesn't. And plus, a lot of these attorneys, you got to be careful you got to be really, really careful when you're hiring attorneys because they work together. A lot of them could try and sell you. If you haven't seen, there's a bunch of investigative stuff that's going on. Attorneys, public defenders, or even just, attorneys working with other to try and throw you under the bus. Especially somebody like me, I have to be very careful because there's a lot of people who don't like people who fight for the Constitution. So, I don't know. Put the judge's picture on a shirt. That would be awesome if I
That'd
could
be
put the. Wouldn't that be funny, Mike? Put the judge's picture with the.
knock you up.
She would definitely. She would definitely.
That would not be good.
My next court date is February 23rd, guys. So I'll be going live after then again, after February 23rd, and I'll be telling you exactly what happens there. Hopefully, I'll be arguing. Oh, Paul Edwards sent an order in.
Yeah, he did.
You see it on there?
Yeah, we got Paul.
Paul Edwards. We're working on it now. We're getting it all ready now, guys. But yeah, February 23rd. Mark it down in your calendars because I'll be going live sometime after that to let you guys know what exactly I'm gonna. Listen? Judges have unchecked power, right? But they also have unchecked power. You know, they should do the right thing. The moment that judge read the misdemeanor complaint that I was disorderly by recording people in a public building, she should have dismissed it right there and then. Like, she should have dismissed it right there and then. What's the big deal? Why wouldn't you do that? This is BS. Why are you wasting the court's time? I feel like this is some kangaroo court where they're just wasting their time, wasting my time, wasting resources, all because people don't like that I peacefully exercise my constitutional rights. No, we the people, we're not going to be standing for that no more. Completely ridiculous. A shirt that says Tyrant Hunter, that would be cool too. I would love it. You guys email me at longislandaudit@gmail. Actually, no. Email me at liauditsales@gmail. liauditsales with t-shirt ideas because I want to do some more t-shirts and I'm sure Mike would love it too, right, Mike?
Yeah. Hey, Timothy just got a big order. Timothy Darmati, I think his name is.
Let me check. Hold on. We got to shout out some people who got orders. Let me tell me exactly who.
Timothy, we got the hat, t-shirt, sweatshirt. He's all about it.
Oh, so Timothy got the whole set. So shout out to, where's his name at? Oh, Timothy Darmati.
Yep.
Timothy Darmati. I hope I'm not messing up your last name. Timothy Darmoti. Really appreciate you, man. He got the hat, the t-shirt, and the hoodie. He got the set. It really helps. Like I said, for Danbury, guys, it's just so you know, stop recording LOL hats. Oh, stop recording hats? I don't know. But he says, so basically, I'm going to be transparent with all of you guys. In Danbury, I'm going to trial. I'm on a jury trial waiting list. Danbury's the one where I was arrested at City Hall. The state's attorney, Steven Sedensky, has something against me. There's a Danbury playlist if you're not familiar, if you're just joining. You know, if you don't know, I would suggest that you watch it. Danbury's probably the most corrupt place I've ever been. It's really sick over there, really. So I hired a lawyer, a trial lawyer. His name is Steven Seeger. Very good lawyer. Very, very worth it. Very worth every penny that I spent on him. I highly recommend. He's always constantly reaching out to me. We're working really hard on motions, and we're going to be going to trial. So we'll see how that goes. You know, we got 2,000 people in here, 1,700 likes. Very easy to hit the like button, just so you know. Crook County, for sure, man. It's for sure Crook County, for sure. And Corrupticate. It's funny, all these corrupt places, guys, they have their own little nicknames. Crook County, Corrupticate. It's crazy. Yes, I'm going to sue after I win, for sure. For sure I'm going to sue after I win. I have one lawsuit in Danbury already. Crookberry. I like that one. But I don't understand. They're trying to take down somebody like me. They're trying to put me away in prison. Where's the victim? Where's the damaged property? What property was stolen? You know, this is all BS. It's all BS. I'm not doing anything illegal. They're turning constitutionally protected activities into a crime. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know I don't raise my voice. I don't curse. I'm very respectful. I'm literally just engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. And you want to turn that into a crime? Good luck, because I'm going to fight you every step of the way, and we're going to win. And then the taxpayers, good luck getting reelected. Mayor of Berwyn. Good luck getting reelected. Mayor of Danbury. Good luck. Because I'm going to poster that everywhere. I'm going to make sure I send a postcard in everybody's mailbox with how much money that they sent to me because of their corrupt government. I think that's a good idea, right? We'll just make postcards saying you paid, $5, whatever the amount was that each individual paid. And because of your corrupt government. I'll be in Indiana soon. I've been wanting to go to Indiana. I'm taking a trip down south, I'll say. I have a flight booked to go down south, Louisiana area, around there, I'll say. I'm going to the Louisiana area this week coming up, and I'll be spending a week there. I rented a car. That's why, your support means the world to me. I really appreciate it. It helps me get around, get hotels, and I really love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more videos to come. You're in the Louisiana area. I'll be out there. Should I sign them B. Franklin? Maybe. Like I signed in on the sign-in sheets, B. Franklin. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see some going on right now. I got a lot going on in my personal life right now. But a stop and ID state, that doesn't mean that you have to just stop and ID yourself. That just means they have stop and ID laws that, I'll have to look into. But either way, they still need reasonable articulable suspicion that you've committed a crime. They still need to, suspect you of committing a crime. This is not Nazi Germany. I don't want to live in a country where police officers can just, that's what they think. You saw my last video in Pooler. Anybody from Pooler, Georgia, or around that area, Savannah area, I just did an interview for WJCL 22, their local news down there. I just did an interview there. I'm going to be posting that on my channel too this week coming up. I did an interview for them. Louisiana has some weird laws. I'll definitely have to look into it. Alex Butler. Alex Butler wants me to sign his shirt.
Nice.
All right? Can you just note it, please, so I don't forget. I don't want to. It makes it so much easier. I've read the court rules. There is a court rule. Let me get back to the Berwyn. There is a court rule. Thank you for all the super chats. There is a court rule in effect from the Illinois State Supreme Court that you cannot record court hearings. But they're not talking about Zoom hearings. They're talking because it can become a distraction. That's what they're saying. It can become a distraction. So how is it a distraction if I'm recording a Zoom hearing from my home and posting it publicly? I mean, you guys are saying legally I can, but I'm telling you what the judge told me. She says I will go to jail. So I don't want to test that out. And you don't get a bond when you're held in contempt of court. New Orleans reminds me of Mexico. We'll see. I'll be in New Orleans soon. I mean, I guess they're recording, right? It's so weird why I couldn't record my court date, but shame on that judge for not being transparent. Shame on the state's attorney. Just shame on the whole Crook County system for not being transparent with all of us. They're public hearings. They don't want you seeing. They don't want you seeing what's going on. That's why. But I'm going to tell you what's going on. I never got discovery. Nope. Never got discovery for my case. The state's attorney says that she hasn't received my motion to dismiss. Therefore, I couldn't argue my motion to dismiss. And I just sent a certified copy over. And I was threatened with being arrested if I post the video. So, who said that? I'll let you stay at my home in Puerto Rico. Lulu, that'd be cool. I would love to do that. I would love to come to Puerto Rico. Thanks for the super chats, guys. Really appreciate it. I would love to go to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, for those of, I'm sure most of you know, again, but Puerto Rico is United States territory. So they are covered under the United States Constitution. So, it might not be the safest place to do an audit, but I do have the Constitution that has my back. Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a Puerto Rico audit. Wouldn't that be cool? Seattle, that would be cool to go over there, man. If you guys have any suggestions on where I can go, or, if I'm in an area and you want to meet up with me and we get some lunch, shoot me an email, longislandaudit@gmail.com. If you emailed me before, I answer my emails. So, yes, Puerto Rico is a commonwealth of the United States. For sure. Thanks for the super chats, guys. Yes, so, or even the Philippines, right? Hey, I'm going to take this auditing thing to a new level. Let's do it. But we got to do it together, guys, because I can't do it on my own. Just like I don't do t-shirts and stuff on my own. Like I got Big Mike over here helping me with his fancy machinery. He's got people helping him. in the background over there. So this is where they like steam the shirt. They like press it down. I think it's pretty cool. I wanted to show it to you guys, you know. I wanted to show you exactly how it's done. I think it's pretty cool. Hey, my buddy, my virtual assistant, Umar, is strictly prohibited by the Illinois Supreme Court. Why is this strictly prohibited by the Illinois Supreme Court? What do they have to hide? They're public hearings. What is the issue? What is the issue? Why does the courts, who are supposed to uphold the, you know, interpret the laws and I don't understand, but yet they're so hell-bent against transparency. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll be in California soon, guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of revisits too, because once you fail, I want to make sure you don't fail again. Big Mike.
Sorry about that.
1,500 people seeing you right now, Big Mike. So this is Mike working on his stores. FOIA their recordings. Good idea. Irma, sign my hoodie, Thomas Ellswick. Okay, I just saw it. Thomas Ellswick. I gotta write his name down. No problem. Thomas Ellswick. I'll write down your name. Or send me an email. Please send me an email. If you want me to sign the merch that you bought
I got it, Bruce.
during this live. Thomas Ellwick.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No worries.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, we will become Umar. We will become 1 million strong, and then we'll get once we have 1 million strong, we'll all have a seat at the table, and we'll be able to really affect change. I love you guys, as always. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit.
All right, so this is where I end the video. I did edit the video where whenever he started talking about printing and all that bull crap, I just took that out the video and pretty much kept everything. Anytime he started talking about the case or whatsoever. So in case you guys notice the difference between this video and the original video. Anyway, again I say, he mocked the shit out of the judge, my opinion. Okay, whatever. If he has any kind of questions about, hey, why don't you want me recording this and throwing it on YouTube? Those are questions he should have asked when the judge threw it at him. Okay, when that judge told him, slapped him on his hand or whatever for what he did, he should have asked right there and then, hey, why don't you want me to do this? Why is it a big deal to you? But to go on YouTube afterwards to tell everybody, oh, the judge just slapped me on my hand for telling you guys, for showing you guys the last video, and I can't do it no more. He mocked the shit out of her, okay? He's mocking the legal system. Hey, we all know the legal system is a little screwed up, okay? We all know that. But that's what we got, and that's what we got to work with, okay? Now, why is he making a big deal that his subscribers are not watching, him going through his little court case? My opinion, I think it's a lot about the money. I think that's the way I'm taking it. You already see his operation here, okay? He's got his buddy there who's making the merch, okay? His shirts, his hats, his hoodies, and so. Listen, I'm not jealous. I'm not knocking him for that. More power to him. More power to him. But don't go out there saying you're doing this shit, standing up for people's rights, and at the same time, and excuse the language, ladies, at the same time you're fucking the people over, the people that are at those local, at those city halls, that don't want to be recorded. So their rights don't mean shit. And you want to use that bullshit about, oh, well, when you're in public, the expectation of privacy is not there no more. Yes, we all understand that. But normally, before this bullshit started with the cameras, people respected each other. Okay? Just because you were in public and it's legal to do what he's doing, nobody did it. Nobody worried about doing that shit. The next thing you know, the shit becomes a trend about recording people and all that shit, and everybody and their mother is out there with a camera recording each other. Well, recording people that don't want to be recorded, let's say. So, it's like he says he's out there fighting for the people. There's got to be a middle ground for those people that don't want to be on anybody's recording. And again, I say, just because you don't want to be recorded, just because these people at City Hall don't want to be recorded, doesn't mean that they're trying to hide something. It doesn't mean that they're corrupt and they don't want it publicized. They just don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be on somebody's camera that they don't know. Why should he make money off of their image? And those people, all from day one of him recording, post offices, city halls, I wish there was a way that I could communicate with everybody that's come out on his videos and let them know, hey, you have an opportunity. He's making money at this very moment. He's making money on all of those people from the minute he started doing this shit last year or the year before to last year, because we're in 2022. From last year to right now, he's making money. Every time somebody watches his video when he first started, he's making money off of it. So those people that came out on those videos, they should go after his ass for a cut of that action. Okay? Why should he profit off of, let's say he caught me in the video while I was at City Hall. Why should he profit off of my image? Come on now. You know what I mean? So they should go after him. You see, this has become... I honestly, I don't care what anybody says, because people turn around and say, oh, you're going after him because he's jealous, you're jealous because he has X amount of subscribers. That shit has gone to his head. The fact that he has 187,000, I think 188,000 people. Listen, guys, believe it or not, that shit goes to your head, whether you wanna admit it or not. You get this sense of power that you got people following you. You got people, listen, again, the things that I'm saying, guys, trust me, it's nothing out of jealousy. It's nothing out of hatred. I'm giving you my sense. He has 188,000 people that support his action. You got people that are throwing money at this guy left and right. You got legal problems, buddy? I remember when he got that first with Dansbury. I forget who it was, but they told me, a guy just gave him $1,000 for his legal problems or whatever. So, guys, let's just say the guy's sitting on a gold mine. Okay, he's got people that are willing to throw money at him left and right. I am not saying this out of jealousy. So, what I'm trying to make the point that I'm trying to make is that. Maybe in the beginning when he started doing this shit, maybe, I'm saying maybe now, maybe in the beginning he had good intentions. But as we all know, guys, in the beginning when you first start, you're thinking, okay, the ideal is to make people feel comfortable. We want the post offices and city halls to feel comfortable when they see somebody walk in there with a camera, right? So let's say he goes into City Hall and everything goes good. Nobody says shit to him. Guys, that's a good audit, right? We say, hey, he did good. Nobody bitched and moaned. Everybody was cooperative. Good audit. I bet he can't live on that alone, guys. You can't have X amount of videos where everything goes his way, because his goddamn subscribers are gonna get tired of seeing the same old good shit. Let's be realistic. People watch YouTube videos, these assholes I should say, because they want to see the drama. Plain and simple. People want to see police call. People want to see the back and forth arguments and so on. That's what the subscribers want to watch. Okay? That's why they support these assholes, because these assholes are doing shit that they would want to do. These guys, the people that subscribe to their channels, my opinion, they have a little bit of hatred for the government as it is. So they see somebody who's willing to go out there and throw jabs. They figure, okay, that could be me. I'm scared to do it, but fuck it. Let me give him a couple of dollars every so often. He'll go do my dirty work. Okay? So, realistically, people want to see the damn drama. If he was to post Every video he made, if every video went his way, where like, you know, no action, like, yeah, no action, no cops called, everybody respected him, nobody bitched about the camera, and no bullshitting, people would actually start watching somebody else and kick him to the curb. Basically, that's what's gonna happen. So let's just say he's got to have the drama. He needs the drama, and he does it so cool, guys. Not cool, but you know what I'm saying. The way he goes in there, and the way he throws his conversation. He's been told you can't record here, or you got to go. No, I'm not leaving, but in a nice way, he'll say it. He's peacefully exercising his rights, but he's throwing his jab. I don't know how to explain it. I guess you would say passive. You would call that passive aggressive, or whatever you may call it. You know what I'm saying? The asshole. He knows. Listen, he's learning how to use his, you know, gift of gab to incite shit. You know, piss people off. When people tell him he's got to leave, he's basically telling you, "Fuck you. I'm not going nowhere." You know, you're going to have to call the cops to get me out of here. And then again, the cops, unfortunately, because they're kind of like, you know, they got a bad history of killing people. Shit. Now they tippy-toeing around these assholes because they don't want to be accused of violating people's rights. So these assholes, they learn that when cops are called, hey, this is my First Amendment right and all this, cops start hearing that shit, and I don't know, they go into a tippy-toe mode. You know, they back off or whatever. Screw that shit. You're doing something wrong, get the fuck out. Get trespassed, get out. You know what I mean? You don't belong here or whatever. And you know, I talk, and I know it sounds like I'm siding up with the government, and it ain't nothing about siding up with the government. We are civilized people. The people, we vote for the president. There are presidents that the president that's in office right now, I didn't vote for him. I don't like him. But because he's the president, you got to back him up and give him the support. We already know the legal system is fucked up, but this is something we got, and this is what we got to work with. Slowly but surely, we try to make things better as we all go. So I'm just saying, this guy has turned this thing into a multi-million-dollar business. He sells his merch. He makes his money off of YouTube. He's getting money left and right from the subscribe. So to me, it's not about fighting for rights anymore. Now it's become more of a Long Island Audit Inc. Okay, that's what it's. Hey, that's mine. Again, you guys could turn around and say I'm saying all this shit out of jealousy. Hey, ain't got shit to do with it. Make him. I hope he has the opportunity to make as much money as he can. I'm self-employed. I know what it's like. I've had my moments where I've made a killing, and I get my moments where I'm making drips and drabs. Being self-employed means no guarantees. Okay. Listen, guys. Let me know your thoughts. And again, I'm gonna post the motion to dismiss if you guys want to take the time to read it. Enjoy it, but let me know what you think about this asshole, because I honestly feel he just mocked the shit out of the judge. He's making he's mocking the legal system. He's making it sound like they're like because the judge said don't put it on there, she's trying to hide shit. Basically, he's calling her corrupt and all. I hope the judge sees this shit. Man, my God, send me the address and I'll send the video to the judge so she could see this and let her, so this way she sees the type of asshole that he is or whatever. Hey, let me know your thoughts, guys, all right? And I'll see you when I see you.